You already know Adam. Today, Adam is very busy. What he doesn't know is that a hacker has targeted his company and is preparing to launch an attack. How? IT systems aren't the only things that can be hacked. People can too. It's employees that often cause the destruction of a company. We can discuss this topic in great detail, but the truth is, nothing can replace continuous education in this area. Even more so because the tricks utilized by hackers can be very cunning. Hello? As you've probably gathered, Adam gets a lot of phone calls in a day, but he also receives a lot of emails, not just from his colleagues, but from external organizations, including people he hasn't previously interacted with. Who doesn't take a break at work? Let them cast the first stone. Oh boy.
Matko. Halo?
Hello? Yeah, I just got your email.
No, dostałem twojego maila.
Maybe you should get some grammar lessons, eh?
Polskiego, dobra?
No, I didn't
nie,
click the link.
kliknąłem w twój link.
I'm not
Nie ze mną
gullible,
takie
Brunner.
numery, Brunner. Do
Goodbye.
widzenia.
The email, supposedly from Adam's boss, immediately raised suspicions. And what did our protagonist do well? He did not click the link. Often, a link that should direct us to a known site can take us to a completely different one. All it takes is to hover over the link and the false address is revealed. Of course, it's not always this simple, but sometimes this action alone can instantly invalidate such a request. Another option that is often overlooked, since in theory we know the sender of the email, the easiest option is to contact them directly, even by phone, to find out if they were behind the message. In this case, he wasn't. 1-0 to Adam. Let's look at another scenario. What if the hacker attempts a friendlier approach in order to infiltrate the company we work at? A bond that is formed through shared passions can significantly drop our guard. Surely a person who loves horses as much as I do can't be bad, right? Now we have a cast rod on our prey. What can we do as attackers to make ourselves even more credible to our victims? Have you ever heard of something called phishing? A combination of words, voice and phishing, i.e. the use of a telephone conversation to obtain vital information. Of course, this needs to be carried out in the right way. Surely none of us would give our card number out to a stranger over the phone. And yet, there are some exceptions. As mentioned, it's all about psychology. Good morning.
Dzień dobry.
Good morning. Adam, I'm calling regarding the message I just sent you from the Horses Forever Foundation. We would love to invite you to an event for fellow enthusiasts. Are you interested at all?
Pewnie,
Sure.
Pewnie.
Okay, great. I'll send you over a link to the itinerary.
Super. Może
Great,
pani
you can
przysłać
send it
link,
via email
do
or here
agendy
on
na
Messenger in
maila,
the chat
albo
box.
tutaj na Messengera. Na komunikator.
That's perfect.
Tak?
Thank you so
Super.
much.
Bardzo dziękuję.
Unfortunately, humans are rather easy to manipulate. As mentioned previously, it's important to be vigilant. Don't use company computers for personal activities or, as seen here, mindlessly click on everything we receive. It is often our vigilance that determines not only our safety, but the safety of the entire company. We don't want to be greeted in the morning with this rather cheerful message on our desktop.
Alarm.
or find out that our client's sensitive data has been leaked. This only creates problems and often an irretrievable loss of trust. Okay, this was an example of utilizing company equipment for personal tasks. But have you ever heard of the saying, admin is always right? Many companies continue to work remotely, though sometimes even being in an office isn't enough of a reason for a cyber attack to fail. Here we are, getting on with our work when... Hello? Good morning. It's the IT helpline here. Good morning. Adam, we've received a report about a server failure. It's collating security logs and exposing employees to potential danger. You are on the list. Could you please go on the website company support? In this situation, our red flags should already be up. Let's see what happens though. I'm also intrigued. Companysupport.pl
Support.pl
Yes? What can you see? It didn't work. It says this page could not be found. Yes, it's exactly as I thought. We must act quickly. I'm glad we discovered this early because things could have ended badly. Please follow my instructions. Okay. We're going to run a script that will fix the problem. Please carry out the following steps quickly. Log into support. Okay.
Support. Tak. Aha.
Did it work?
Już lepiej?
Your logs are already starting to come through. The page you visited earlier will be visible in about 30 minutes. You did us a big favor. Thank you very much. I'm the one who should say thanks. Is everything okay now?
Dzięki. Czyli to już koniec, tak?
Yes.
Dobra, dzięki.
Thank you very
Dziękuję
much.
bardzo.
Adam isn't yet aware of the nature of this favor. As with the previous situation, we must not make hasty decisions, especially in these types of circumstances. Attackers know how to toy with our emotions. If we must carry out a task quickly, without thinking, without knowing, or, for example, verifying the identity of the attacker, we'll let it slide. Each company has its own procedure, departments, or individuals responsible for these types of incidents. We must be certain of our actions. The consequences can be damaging. Certain things are deeply rooted in our consciousness. After all, we like to be needed, just like Adam. But does social engineering consist of merely the internet, computers or telephones? Of course not. Let's not forget about important aspects like social engineering based on our human reflexes, but also the desire to do a good deed. As they say, good deeds, well, just see for yourselves. This is also a classic example. We don't always notice who comes in and out of the office, but at the same time, what could they possibly do? Stealing isn't always about physical documents. A stapler or a large network printer won't be useful to him. Besides, it's too large to carry. The device the attacker has left behind can have a variety of different functions. Furthermore, our networks are not always secured by network access surveillance systems, i.e. NAC solutions. Even if they are, printers are a great example of gaining gaining access to a network. We could be dealing with an eavesdropping device that connects to the command control servers for remote management. Nowadays, even a tiny box can have a microcontroller, an operating system, dongle, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. These are all examples of ways to create a permanent connection with an attacker, even if up until now we've dealt with an air-gapped network segment isolated from the public network. Simply put, these cases occur. Sometimes it's better to leave kindness and natural instincts at the door. Excuse me, who are you here to see? What company are you from? You have to press the button. 1-0 for Adam again.
Dla Adama.